there was a lot said about Shedeur Sanders not speaking to all the quarterbacks or not being a leader or not being this type of guy. I'm hearing these rumors.
Yeah.
How, what kind of truth is it to those rumors? And from your experience, describe the leadership of Shedeur Sanders.
It's just rumors. I mean, Shaduer does a great job as far as getting to know everybody outside the quarterback room, on the defense side of the ball. I mean, even coaches, folks that's within the building. When you get a chance to sit down and talk to a Shaduer Sanders, you'll realize he's a down to earth guy. He's very, very humble. He walks around quiet. And a lot of things he do, it's just like his father. They go into character mode, but that's not who they are. That's not who define them. And I know watching him, in passing, he speaks to me every day. He comes joking. I mean, he treats everyone the same, but he holds you with a certain standard and accountability. If you're not doing your job, if you're not bringing any value, he's going to hold you accountable. If you're on the field, if you run a wrong route as a receiver, he's going to send you off the field. If you're a running back, if you blow a protection, he's going to send you off the field. Same thing with O-line. Don't matter who you are. He holds people accountable, but at the same time, he holds himself accountable. I never thought that he would so quickly from Jackson State to Colorado be the guy that he is, and he proved me wrong. Just from his arm strength, just from his mindset, just his toughness. I knew it would happen, but I didn't think it would happen that quickly. But just the accountability that he has, just working outside of the normal hours that we require. You see that, he just don't speak it. He lives it, and he wants it badly. So he don't only want to win for himself. He wants everyone around him to be winners.
No, that's great. And usually, when you hear about great leaders, it's not just about how they impact on the field, but wanting people to win goes deeper than the field. It goes off the field. And what time are you getting to your meetings? Like you said, are you linking up with your tutor?
Right.
Are you speaking to your coach? Sometimes it's hard to get these guys on the phone, right? They so busy. And I've seen that. I want to hear it from Coach Fleet, the man himself.
Yep.
What is Colorado's recruiting strategy?
Man, we go. We kind of changed. I'll be honest. Before, when we made the flip, we was going to get guys that, because of the school where they coming from the Alabama to Florida State, chasing those 4 and 5 stars. And we made some mistakes. A lot of guys that we got on campus, we realized they weren't the guys that we needed. And in one meeting, Coach Prime, he was like, all right, stop chasing the 4 and 5 stars. Find the guys that love the game. Find the guys that has aspirations for us going to the next level. Find those guys and let's coach them up. So we kind of like change a whole lot of things how we recruit. Like for me, you got to recruit me also. A lot of kids, we got a lot of divas. They want you to call them. I'm gonna call you. I need to know that you're gonna call me every now and then and recruit me and show interest. And I'll make an example. Like so, Michael Welch, the running back, he did a great job with that. He was like a 3-star, probably could have been a 4-star. But when I sat down with him at his high school and looked that young man in his eyes and heard his story, I had to take him because I knew that he was going to come and do some phenomenal things. He's not worried about the parties. He's not worrying about the drinking and smoking. He's trying to be successful because his past, because his story, and the way that he carried himself as a young man, it was impressive, very impressive. And he would call me, I would call him. So he was recruiting me while I was recruiting him. And that told me that, this is going to be the right guy. And it shows today, he's doing the same thing on campus because you can call a kid, coaches call kids, 7 days a week or whatever. And then they get you on campus and that communication is different, So,
right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't like, I'm old school. I want to know that you want to get a degree. I want to know that you're going to be a great teammate and you're going to compete your butt off. That's how I look at it. And Coach Prime, he wants, like I said, leaders and dogs. So he wants you to make sure that if that's the guy you want, the guy you're going to stand on the table for, when he get there, you better make sure that's the guy that's going to help us win ball games, or you're going to have problems with Coach Prime.
So I heard you say something. You said when you went to his school.
Yes.
So the rumor is that no Colorado coaches visit high schools.
No, that's not true. That's not true. No, that's not true at all.
Right.
And now I would say that right now we're trying to figure out a way to get Deion into the high school. Deion is it's different because Deion, the way we talk about it all the time, and it bothers him because he wants to be able to get it done, but he don't want to go to one high school if he go to Georgia or two high school, and then the other schools feel left out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Right.
he's trying to figure out a way to get that done where it doesn't be a negative spin on what he's trying to get accomplished. So
Right.
we're not making any excuses. He's going to make that happen. We know it needs to be done. But I tell you one thing that's impressed me when a high school kid come or any prospect come to Colorado, I never seen a head coach like give them that much time as far as like genuine time for as parents, that student athlete, when they sit before Coach Prime and we sit there as a staff, he don't only just talk about football recruiting, because in his mind, the reason you sitting before me, my staff already checked all the boxes. You're the right guy. I just want to know about you. I just want to know about your life. I want to know about who pushes you, who make the decision in your life. I want to know about mom and dad. I want to know about sister. No, he's speaking, but he's not rushing through it. Sometimes he's there for 45 minutes, and we trying to tell him, Coach, we got to stay on time. He like, no, when he feels it, his spirit, he's just gonna stay in that moment. He's gonna stay in that moment. And that's one thing that he does well. That I haven't seen a lot of head coaches do as far as giving time to those prospective student athletes and their family, as far as just sit there with a Coach Prime, a Hall of Fame, and just really give your spiel about life, and he give you some inspirational or some advice or some things that he's been through or some things he feel like that you could change in your life.